Oh, let's just take a couple of moments to arrive, close our eyes, feel the sitting bones on the earth. And as you exhale, feel a sense of this jaw relaxing, this gravity. We like gravity to hold us. All the ways in which we try to hold ourselves up, we're just going to allow ourselves to be held up in this moment. You can just take a couple of loops with your shoulders. It's finding the resting of the shoulder blades back and down. A little bit of buoyancy in the heart. And what's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good morning. Good morning, my friends. Welcome. So we're just doing a little centering here, and we're theming our practice around fun and playfulness and aliveness. Springtime. So you can just go inside for a moment and see if you can access that place of lightness, aliveness, even if it's just a little tiny bit this morning. My dog, actually, she's just really sluggish, like every morning. And this morning she got up and she was like spunky. And I was like, what's going on? And I think it was because like she was feeling the spring energy, you know? So we went out for an early walk. And yeah, so let's do a little bit of just for that aliveness, let's do some Kapalabhati breathing, but we're first going to Om. So we'll bring our hands together at the heart. And exhale your breath all the way out, all the way to the very tail end. Just feeling that dripping down of the shoulders. And deep breath in. Om. 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 Take another deep breath in and then exhale, release the hands down, and we'll inhale, sweep the arms up over the head, let the eyes open for a moment. We'll just fold the first four fingers in and let the thumb stick out and see if you can really connect into the heart space, connecting the heart out through the hands. And we're going to do some breath of fire. So we'll exhale the breath all the way out and take a deep breath in, and we'll begin. So just focusing on the exhale, pumping the exhale out through the navel. Last few. Just pumping out the last breath, and then inhale. Let's draw the thumbs together to touch, open up the hands. Hold the breath, just pull up on Mula Bandha. Exhale nice and slowly, bring the arms wide and all the way down, touching the earth. So we have Earth Day tomorrow. I'm just gonna start honoring this beautiful mama. So just feel for a moment, feel that digestive fire waking up in the belly. And then we'll do one more round, inhaling, take the arms up about 45 degrees. Thumb sticking out, fingers in. Take a deep breath in, a full breath out. And one more breath in. And then begin. Last deep breath. And then just pushing out your breath all the way and take a big breath in, bring the thumbs together, open the palms, hold the breath, and just retain. A nice slow exhalation, bringing the hands all the way down to the earth and just touching lightly with the fingertips. And just take a moment to feel the energy, the stagnation beginning to move. Great, and let's let our eyes open and we'll do one more little Kriya this morning. So the hands are going to come onto the shoulders, fingertips touching the front of the shoulders. And you want to try to keep the navel stable as you're twisting. So we're going to inhale left, exhale right. Okay, and I like to close my eyes here because I get a little dizzy if I don't. So you're going to find your own pace, but it's similar to the Kapalabhati pace. So it's inhale. And the movement is coming really from the navel. So again, find your own pace. You can go slow if that's better for you. Yeah. You can do bigger breaths or smaller breaths. Just a few more breaths. Yay. Good, and then slow it down. Just come back to center again, touch the hands to the earth. Take a moment. And just see if you can sense the aliveness in your body and your cells and your muscles, your tissues, and your organs starting to come alive. It's what I've been loving about this spring cleanse Jeannie's leading. And just the springtime season, it's like everything's coming alive. So we want to move the stagnation so we can really tap into that aliveness. And then we'll open the eyes and we'll stretch up and over to the left, reaching the right arm overhead. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Ground and root down through the right sitting bone. And open up that side body, all those little muscles between the ribs. Inhale, come back up, and exhale to the other side. Couple of breaths. Inhale, back up, and let's twist to the left. So left hand back, right hand to the outside of the knee. Root down through the sitting bones and lengthen tall through the spine. Inhale, exhale, twist. Couple of nice long breaths. Inhaling. Exhale. Good morning. And then we'll switch sides, right hand back. And the inhale lengthens the spine, opens up the throat. Exhale, drishti all the way to the right. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, twisting, wringing out the spine. Inhale, back to center. And let's make our way onto all fours. Isn't that yummy? Just even if we could just do that little bit every morning, right? Great, so let's come into a couple of cat-cow stretches here, coming into tabletop. Inhale, Arch the back, lifting the chest, collarbones. On the exhale, curl the tailbone and coccyx as you round. Look in towards navel. And inhaling, arch. Exhale, curl and round. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. And 2 or 3 more on your own. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah. And then feel free to just find a little more spontaneous movement here, maybe circling the hips, maybe stretching into your side body, letting the head and neck open, move. This is also a time of year where emotion can get stuck and stagnant. My son, who's Pisces and Scorpio, he's got all this water. He just gets all this pent up emotion. And then he just explodes. Great. Good. And then let's take a step forward with the hands. We'll slide our hips back to downward facing dog. Let's come into this first dog pose and move and stretch and sway and just feel the joints opening up. So you can feel free to move the knees in some circles, the hips, walking your dog. I love this pose, just coming into, just feel the body, just to feel the sensations, even if it's tightness. Great. And come up onto the toes and stretch out the bottoms of the feet. So bending into those toe hinges, and then you can bend the knees and the hips, get the pelvic floor nice and open, head and neck releasing. Nice. Good. And then let's walk the feet together so they're touching. Sweep the right leg to the sky. Inhale, just do some internal, external rotations with the leg, ankles, stretch, circles. A couple of hip stretches, drawing the knee in towards the chest, out to the side, back up. Yeah. You can go in both directions. Good. And then sweep that leg all the way to the sky. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, step forward into a lunge. And let's come all the way up. So we're just going to get right into it today. You can bring the hands onto the thigh, bend the back knee a little bit, and find that scoop of the tailbone. Yeah. And then inhaling, sweep the arms up, interlace the hands, and reach the inner edges of the hands up towards the sky. Yeah. And curl your head back, take a couple of breaths. And then on the exhale, hands come down, left hand to the inside of the foot, reach your right arm to the sky. Nice big open twist. Yeah. So playful, fun. How can you find that springtime energy inside your body? And of course, we're also being aware of the stagnation, the heaviness that's wanting to move through. One more big breath in, open it up the heart space. Exhale, release the hands, slide back, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your dog out a little bit. Just feel the skin, the fascia on the soles of the feet opening up. And then we'll reach the left leg to the sky. Good, and just play here, rolling the thigh internally, externally, ankle in circles. Find some hip circles, drawing the knee in toward the chest, back out again. A couple of big circles. Yeah. Such a delight to have these bodies to play inside of. Yeah. So make your mat your playground today. Have some fun. Feel the aliveness, the childlike energy. And then on the exhale, we'll step all the way through to a lunge. Hands come up onto the thigh. Just take a moment to root down through this front leg. You can take a bow, inhaling, look in towards the chest, open up the kidneys, the lungs, and the back of the body. And then exhale, sink the hips, reach the arms up. Maybe take a different arm position. Maybe hook the thumbs, hands behind the head, whatever feels good. Yeah, so just gonna be a little more alive in our practice today. Yeah. And then on the exhale, hand comes to the inside of the foot, left arm up to the sky. Yeah. And from your pelvis, you want to reach out through the back leg and open up the heart out through the crown of the head. Eyes are soft. And then exhale, release, downward facing dog. And again, come up onto the toes, lift the heels as high as you can. So you really get that stretch in the bottoms of the feet. And when you lift your heels, you should feel a connection up into your sitting bones. Sitting bones widen. Good. And then exhale, slide your chest forward, lower your hips, plank pose. Ashtanga pranam, knees down, chest down, chin down. And then we'll slide through to just a baby cobra. You'll just take this first cobra, shifting the hips side to side. Maybe doing some nice arm shoulder circles here. Yeah. So find that inner snake-like movement in your spine. Great, and then come into a full cobra at the end. Inhale. Exhale, lower, press back through the knees, downward facing dog, or you can come into child's pose. Just honor your body. So if you are a little more sluggish, I had to take a few stops yesterday in Jeannie's class. I was moving a lot of toxicity and I was feeling lightheaded. So if that's what you're feeling, just take a moment. Yeah. Regroup. Nice, everyone. And follow your breath to the very tail end. Mula Bandha, look up between your hands. Yeah, let's just be playful and hop. Even if you just get a little ways. Inhale, look up. And exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Good. Inhale, leading with your heart, arms sweep wide enough. Bring the palms together at the top. And exhale, the hands right down the center line to the heart space. And just pause here for a moment. Feel your center. And just see if you can sense the body self-organizing around its line, its plumb line. Great, and then we're gonna let the eyes open. We're gonna do a little tapping this morning. So you're just gonna lightly tap your chest, either with your fingertips, your softness, or your hands. Yeah. Got the thymus, the immune gland. Maybe make some noise. And you can come down the side ribs. Just wake up the lungs, kidneys, back. All those digestive organs, right? Which got a little sluggish in the winter. Kidneys, liver. This is liver time of year. Tara. Tara's been teaching me all about the cleansing process of spring. And then the back, just hit the back a little bit, come down the sides of the legs, up the inside, down the back, up the front. Good, and then we're just gonna do some hopping and shaking. That's my earrings on, I gotta take those off. Good, nice. Feel free to shake your hips side to side. Anything that needs to shake off, right? Fluff off. That East Coast energy, slough it off. Nice. Yes. Have some fun. Last minute, have some fun. Woo! I know if I had some music, I'd put it on. Woo! Good, you guys. Yes. Women. All right, let's come back. And just feel, just stand at the front of your mat. Notice the chi flowing through all the channels. Wow. Feel this natural resource you have in your body of energy. Who needs coffee? And then let's just come to the front of our mats, hands fold at the heart. Find Samastitihi. Spread open the toes. Yeah. And just feel that relationship of pelvis into earth, right? And spine all the way up to the sky. And the horizontals of your pelvis, your shoulders, your palate, the intersection. And then we'll exhale the breath all the way out. Let the eyes open. And we're just going to truly salute to the sun here. So we'll inhale, sweep the arms up. Just imagining you're facing the sun this morning. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe I'll go this way. Inhale, halfway left, straighten the spine long. Exhale, let's do one more lunge, actually. One more lunge salutation. Right leg back, inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. One breath here. Exhale, right back down. And step back to plank pose, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can come into Cobra or Upward Dog, depending on your body's warmth. Exhale, Downward Dog. And 5 Ujjayi breaths. And we'll spread the hands like suns, imagining the center of the palm as the center of the sun, radiating outward. And do the same thing in the soles of the feet. Radiate. There's a lot of energy that opens up in the soles of the feet, the palms of the hands. See if you can access that. Take one more deep breath in. Exhaling, follow the breath all the way to the tail end. Look between the hands, right foot forward. Plug the feet in, inhale, rise up. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, right back down. And step all the way forward, inhaling to a halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Good, inhale, leading with your heart, sweep your arms wide and up. Look to the thumbs. And exhale, sweep the arms down by your sides. Inhale, very next breath. We're just going to keep moving through 2 sun salutations. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway lift. This time we'll hop back or step. Hopping's fun. And Chaturanga Dandasana. Slide your way through, inhaling. And exhale. Yeah, so if your mat were at your playground, what might you do? You might find a little swing, perhaps. Yeah. And we all, whenever anyone gets on a swing, we smile, right? It's hard not to. Maybe take the slide down and sliding down the backs of the legs, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, all the breath out, look between the hands, hop or step. Inhaling, lengthen the spine, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way back up. Exhale, Samastitihi. And very next breath, inhale. Exhale, swimming up and over. Inhale, shoulder blades back and down, heart lifts. Exhale, step or hop. Chaturanga, right through to Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. And take 5 Ujjayi breaths. How's your wrist? Yeah. Good, so soften your face, everyone, and find a soft smile inside the mouth. Eyes are steady. Let's take one more full in breath here. And full out breath. And then you can look between the hands, hop or step forward. Inhaling to a halfway lift. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, sweep the arms wide enough. And exhale, Samastitihi. So take the hands to the heart for a moment. You're just going to do one more on your own. Set your intention here. Maybe it's playful, fun, alive, maybe something else. And just move from that state. And when you're ready, go. Now we're going to make our way back to Samastitihi. Just finding your way back onto that center line, plumb line. Great. And then we'll let the eyes open and we're going to bend the knees, sweep the fingertips along the floor. Good. Inhale, Utkatasana. So just spend a couple breaths here, moving the pubic bone back to widen the sitting bones, widen the lower back, and then scoop the tailbone towards the earth and get longer through the spine. Look up towards the thumbs. And then inhale and exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. And then inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back. We'll take the right leg to the sky. Inhale, big breath. Good, open the palms. Exhale, step all the way through. Turn the back heel down. Inhale. I'm going to come up into Virabhadrasana 1. You might take an extra breath or two here. So I like to bow forward just to get that opening inner thigh moving back. Yeah, and then scoop the tail. Look up. Oh, this is my hard side. Exhale, you gotta love it all. Hands come down. You can either just step back to down dog or move through vinyasa. And just see where your energy's at this morning. Inhaling. We're moving a little more vigorously. Exhale. And then left leg to the sky, one-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, step through to a lunge. Turn the back heel down, inhale. Virabhadrasana 1. And again, you can take that slight bow, right? And moving, squaring off the hips towards the front of the mat. And then inhale, rise up. So we root from the pelvis into the feet. And from that rooting, we get more alive, right? Just like all the plants sticking their way, breaking through the earth. You got to be super rooted. Exhale, bow. And then we'll step back and you can either, again, move through vinyasa or just stay in down dog. Inhaling. And exhale. And find some deeper breath, slow it down. Yeah. Great, so let's follow our breath to the very tail end, look up between the hands, lightly hop or step, inhaling to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Good, bend the knees, Utkatasana, inhale. Hands touch, exhale, up. And arms by your sides. Good. Hands fold at your heart. And just take a pause breath. So as we're waking up the body, we're waking up, metaphorically waking up, right, from that deep, long winter's nap. We want to go slow. We want to honor the body. There might be days where we need to rest. Good. Open the eyes. Exhale, knees bend, fingertips to the floor. And we're just going to take the hands to the heart here. And just pause and feel that weightedness down through the feet. And then inhale, lift the right elbow, right waistline. Wrap the elbow to the outside of the knee. Yeah. You can use your left hand to get a little more grip of your right elbow. Yeah. And then we root down through the heels to then find the extension from the tail to the crown. Soft breathing. The eyes are steady but soft. Great. Nice, everyone. And then release and hang here for a moment. And then we'll come back to Utkatasana, hands fold at the heart. Inhaling with the left elbow, whole left waistline, wraps the elbow around the outside of the knee. Yeah. And then just root for a moment, ground, yield. But from that yielding, you can find more extension, more opening, more aliveness in the spine. Beautiful. Nice, everyone. One more breath. Exhaling and then inhale, release. And just hang here for a moment. I'm going to scoot the feet a little wider than hip distance from here. And we'll take a hold of the big toes with the middle and index finger. Yeah. And like you're going to pull the toes across the room, look up, lift and lengthen the whole front of your spine. And then on the exhale, bend your elbows out to the side. And the shoulders are dripping, shoulder blades dripping down, which is away from the ears. And you can just find that center point in your feet. So maybe moving the weight a little forward of the heels to find the toe mounds. And then back to the heels. Where's that center point in your feet? Yeah. And just maybe take another breath or two. Padangustasana. Good. Great. Inhale, look up from here. Exhale, we'll scoot our feet back in together. And then pick up the left leg and stretch it straight back behind you. Walk your hands out so they're right underneath your chest. And the hips are level, squared. Yeah. And then wake up the feet, both of the feet. Great. And then we're going to take the right arm out to the side, maybe the left, maybe not. You might just stay here. Or some of you might be coming right into Dikasana. Yeah. Good. And then exhale, hands back down, and we'll fold it in for a standing split. A couple of breaths here. So you want to imagine you're hugging a little golf ball between the thighs, squeezing in and extending through the bones. Yes, beautiful. Nice, Jeannie. Inhale, walk your hands out, and exhale, we'll step all the way back to a lunge. Turn the back heel to the floor, and inhale, come up into Virabhadrasana 2. Yeah, and just settle in here for a moment. Let's turn the palms up for a moment. Yeah, like you're gonna catch some spring flowers. Really fragrant ones. Yeah, good. And then you'll keep the shoulders moving in that direction, but turn the palms back down. Offer those flowers back to the earth. Inhale into reverse warrior. Opening up the side body. Couple of breaths. Good. Exhale, come back to Virabhadrasana 2. Reach back and interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale. This is a full-on like potpourri class, even though we're going to have a little focus on twists. Exhale, bow your chest towards the inside of the foot. And just go to that first edge, breathe. For me, I feel this on my kind of inner groin, a little bit outer hip. Great, you guys. And then exhale, release. Turn the hips forward and we'll step back to downward dog. Good. And just reach and stretch and play. Feel what's moving, feel what's alive. Letting go of any stagnation, any resistance. And then we'll follow the breath to the tail end and hop or step forward. Inhaling, look up halfway. Exhale, Uttanasana. Great, and then inhale, let's come up onto the left leg, reaching the right leg back. And you can walk your hands so they're directly underneath your chest and hips are level. And you might just work it here. This is a great spot. Or you can play with starting with the left arm out and then maybe taking the right arm out, Dekasana. Playfully flying through the air. Are we having fun yet? Great. And next exhale, hands come back down, walk into standing split. Yeah, you can take a hold of the calf if that feels good and hug your leg. And we want to squeeze the legs in and reach through that back leg, lengthen it. I know I'm moaning a lot. I'm just feeling a lot of yumminess in my body today. Inhale, and then exhale, step all the way back. What's that? We're in Taurus. Is that the yumminess? Oh, yes. Thank you for that reminder. Turn the right foot out and inhale, Virabhadrasana, yeah. And turn the palms up. Just feeling into the yumminess. Yeah, as though you're holding some jasmine flowers in your hands and you're smelling those fragrant flowers, and then turn the palms down, make an offering. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Great, couple of breaths here. Beautiful. How's everybody doing out there in the online world? Good. Excellent. And then exhale. Yeah, interlace the hands. Take a big breath in, open the chest. Exhale, bow forward. Humble warrior. So you want to intend to touch the heart towards the inner foot. Beautiful. Probably going to be feeling your hips a little bit. It's good. Great. And then inhale, come back up. Did I miss anything? Exhale, chaturanga, or downward dog or chaturanga after vinyasa. Inhaling. Exhaling back. And just sort of take a moment to bathe. Just take a little bath in the energy, the flow, the opening. Feel that sense of joy across your face. Let's walk the feet together, right leg to the sky. Inhale. And do a little abdominal work here. So we'll come into a half plank and just do your best. Tara, you can just squeeze in here. So we'll squeeze the knee in towards the navel. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, you'll bring your knee to the tricep, the outside of the right arm. Inhale. And then on the exhale, cross it over, squeezing in. Inhale, reach back up. Good. Exhale, step all the way through to a lunge. Yeah, get a little heat going. Inhale, Reach the arms up, crescent lunge. Let's take it into a twist, just starting by opening the arms to the right. And then inhale back up. So your right foot is forward and you're opening the arms to the right, Sarah. Yes. Good. Inhale, last one. This time, hands fold at the heart. Hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. You can use the right hand to get it a little more around. Yeah. And if it's too much, just bring your back knee down. We're just doing a little more of a solar practice this morning. So, yeah. So we want to, if your back leg is still lifted, you want to extend energy through the back leg and out through the crown of the head, and then turn, look to your right. Good. Every inhale lengthens, opens. Every exhale gently tones. Beautiful. Exhale, release the hands to the inside. We'll bring the back knee down and we're going to scoot our foot all the way to the outer edge of the mat, both hands inside. Take a couple of hip circles here. Yeah. Yes. Bring in that Taurus energy. Sensual, what else? Sensual, earthly. Yeah. Had enough of that Aries fire, huh? Security. Yeah. So then as you feel ready, you can go a little deeper, maybe coming onto one elbow or both. You can also use a block for your elbows. And just find that sweet edge. Yeah, just feeling the sort of the security here of the body. Let's come back to the listening of your breath. This morning I was just out early for a walk and just feeling that sweet, warm breeze, the birds singing, the fragrant air of life coming through. Great, and then we'll slowly inhale, come on back up, and let's reach the right arm back. And if you like, take a hold of the foot for twisted monkey. Otherwise, you can just do a nice open twist here. If you do have your foot, you want to just squeeze in a little bit, create some stability, and then open the chest. I used to love this little thing that Shiva Ray taught me. It was, she would open up to Krishna, or Radha was open in the heart, right? And then she would bow the heart Krishna. And you could do that with anything, really, just opening your heart to the glory of spring. And exhale, just bow to earth. Right? That deep sense of safety and holding us. Inhale. The nourishing heart. Exhale. Another one or two movements. So yummy. Good. And then exhale. We'll release. Very good. Let's stretch back. Maybe do a couple of jaw stretches, little Kali breaths. Moving out any stagnation, any heaviness, any negativity. It's so easy to get stuck in all that. Good. And then I'll do the other side. So right foot forward. I'm gonna have to remember, what did we start with here? Oh, inhale, crescent lunge. It's been a little while. What's that? I did left, sorry. Inhale, reach the arms up. And if I missed anything, you guys can tell me. Exhale, twist. So again, we twist from the navel. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reaching to the infinite cosmos. Exhale, opening up to this earth plane. Inhale, and this time we'll take the hands together and wrap the right elbow to the outside of the knee. Just use that left hand to get a little deeper into the twist. If it's too much, bring your back knee down. Okay. Otherwise, you want to actually put a lot of energy through, particularly the back leg, grounding in the front heel, reaching through the back leg and twisting. Good. Take another big in breath into the vertebrae. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, release. And we'll bring the back knee down, scoot your foot all the way out to the edge of the mat. And again, some nice hip circles here. Yeah, the movement. And so that's what I'm realizing is like just so cute. Keep moving. Keep moving. Listen to your body. The body keeps the score. Come down. You guys heard of that book? The body keeps the score. It's a good, I just started it actually. Just all about how the body doesn't lie. The body. Val knows that one. Good. Great. Last breath here. And then inhale, we'll walk our way back up. And you can reach your left arm back. Nice extension in the side body. And then if it feels good, take your foot, hug in a little bit. On the in-breath and on the out-breath, open the heart. Then we can bow the heart to the earth, to all the beautiful teachings and lessons we've had, and open up to the newness. Yeah. We bow to winter and totally welcome spring. Bow to the stiffness in our joints. Open to the aliveness. And then when you're ready, exhale, release, and we'll sliver our way back. And let's actually come into a half doggy. We'll come up onto our finger pads if that is okay in your shoulders, otherwise just stay on your hands. Yeah, and just work a little shoulder loop here so the armpits float up away from the floor. And then we slide the bottom tips of the shoulder blades down and in. It's feeling like the shoulder blades are two hands right on the back of the heart. And let's actually walk the hands over to the right. And we'll stretch into the left side, reaching back through the sitting bone. And then you can make your way over to the left. And stretching this whole right side. I could just practice for hours this morning. Do you guys? Good. Inhale. We'll come back to center, and yeah, let's do this. Jeannie did this yesterday. So we'll come lift our left knee, reach back with the right hand, and take a hold of your foot. And then you're gonna hug in, pull in a lot. Navel pulls in and open and twist to the right. You want to try to lift that left leg up high if you can. And then exhale, release. Switch sides. Take a hold of your right foot with your left hand. Hug in. Yeah, you got it, Val. We hug in and lift. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Great. Let's come onto our bellies. Yes. And then let's take our hands out to the side and TP the fingers here. Okay. So to find that shoulder loop, the shoulders come forward, back, and down. Good. And then once you have that, inhale, lift your head, chest, lots of energy through the legs, right? Spreading all 10 toes, especially that little toe mound. So that brings the outer ankle in. Yeah. Another breath in. Exhale, lower. Rest the forehead for a moment. And then we'll reach back and clasp the hands together behind the back. Yeah. So once again, activate the feet, outer ankles, tailbone towards the heels, and then inhale, lift your head and chest, legs and feet. Shalabhasana. Yeah. Nice, everyone. Yes. And then exhale, bring the hands to the chest. Come into a full cobra. Inhale or upward dog. See what you feel. Exhale, press back down dog. Boy. Let's roll to the outer edge of the right foot. And you can bring your right hand out a little bit in front of your shoulder. Okay. And then either take the foot in front here for stability. Yeah. Or you can stack the feet. Beautiful. Good, Val. Open up your toes more. Open your feet. Yes, lots of energy. Playful, fun. This is a fun pose. Even though it's hard, it's fun. You're welcome to take the wild thing here if you want to go a little deeper. Otherwise, last breath or two. And then exhale, release, and slide your way back, downward dog. You're welcome to take a child's pose if you need a short break. Otherwise, just making your way over to the other side and either stacking the feet or bringing that right foot out in front. Yeah. Yes. So stay with it, you guys. We're almost through the hard crux here. And if you like, you can take wild thing here, taking your right foot back behind, stretch your right arm overhead, and then lift the sacrum. Yeah. Curl back. Oh, and then exhale. That felt good. Downward dog. And then child's pose. I was starting to get to a little place this winter where I was like, maybe I'm just not going to ever have my practice the way I thought I would back. I was feeling a lot of menopausal stuff, a lot of stiffness in my joints. And just as I'm starting to cleanse a little bit, I'm realizing the body is just amazing how it rejuvenates. It is truly amazing. Great, you guys. And then let's see, where are we going next? Let's come onto all fours and we'll step the right foot forward into a lunge. And then we'll straighten out the front leg and come into half Hanuman. So you're gonna dig that heel in until you feel the hamstring. It's like hugging the bone, right? Then once you feel that, inhale, lift the belly and the heart, lengthen. Walk your hands out, maybe past your foot as you exhale, fold. Yeah, you just go to your edge. That's the key. You never want to overdo the anything really, but the hamstrings. You want to go slow. And if you like, you can go, ooh, this is my hard side, but you can start playing with a little more of a split. And one way to just always protect your hamstring is to keep the back leg a little lifted. Yeah. So be playful, take a big leap. What's that leap that you want to take in your life right now? Just imagine yourself taking that leap. Those places where we tend to hang back in fear or we want to feel safe. Great. And then we'll slide our way back. And you can either come to a half dog or full dog. And then we'll come to the other side. So right foot in half Hanuman. And just do a little digging, like you're going to start digging into your garden. Start feeling that soil beneath you. Dig and then inhale and exhale, fold. And if you'd like to go a little deeper into Hanumanasana, just go to, I like to really go slow with this pose, but just make sure you're working both the hugging in and the reaching out, especially the hugging in, stabilizing. Yeah, good, Tara. Nice. Smile wherever you are with your body right now. Smile. Give it a smile. Great. And then inhale, coming back out. And we'll take half or full dog. Last one here. Yeah. So let us come into Marichyasana. Do one more twist before we go into a back bend. So we'll cross the right leg over the left. Yeah, left leg is folded under. And then see if you can ground. So it's a little hard for me, but ground this right sitting bone so you're sitting up taller. Right, and then right hand behind, left arm can come either around the front of the shin or the outside of the knee. Yeah, good, Sarah. And then you're just gonna lengthen first. So yield through the pelvis. And then from that yielding, start to grow a little taller. Feel the vibrancy in your spine, the aliveness upward, the upward thrust. Yeah. Long, deep Ujjayi breath, inhaling and deepening. So if you can feel into the abdominal organs, twisting, wringing out any of that winter sludge. Good, Jeannie. And then exhale, release. And let's just go ahead and switch sides. How are we doing? We good? Okay. Great. So finding both sitting bones towards the earth. Inhale, reach the right arm up. So get a little space here. And then exhale, you can either come around the front or the outside. Yeah, fingertips up if you're on the outside. Good. Every breath, every in-breath, you find more of that vertical rise. Every out-breath, we twist around the vertical. Yeah. You ready? Inhale, coming out. Exhale, let's lie on our backs. You guys okay going a few minutes over? Okay. What's that? Well, it's supposed to be 10, but I don't know. I feel like going a little more. What's that? Yeah. Okay, so let's do a little more hip, cross the right leg over, right ankle over the left thigh, reach through and take a hold of the shin or back of the hamstring. Yeah. You can just give a little hug. And as you pull the thigh in towards the chest, you're going to start to move the pubic bone back down towards the floor, inviting in just the tiniest little lumbar curve. Yeah, good. And then just release your hands, cross the right knee all the way over the left. practice your arms and you'll twist your knees to the left. And if you like, you can take it into a little deeper twist, straightening out the front leg and take your right foot with your left hand and possibly reach back and take your left foot with your right hand. What's the name of this one? Jeannie, do you know? Okay, good. I don't either. But it's kind of a fun little, yeah, that's right. Swastika or something like that. Yeah. Yes. And then inhale, come back. And we'll switch legs, crossing left ankle over right leg. Yeah, so you want to keep the hips level here. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. And then allow the tailbone to root back down towards the floor. Relax your jaw, your eyes. Good, and then release the hands and we'll cross the left leg all the way over, twist both knees to the right. Yeah. You might get a nice little pop in your back if you're lucky. A little chiropractic adjustment. And you're welcome to straighten out the front leg, top leg, and take the left hand to the right foot. And it's just this nice, like, you can get some different kind of opening. Be playful. If you can't get that one, just be playful in your body. Good, and then inhale, release. And exhale, give a little squeeze. Good, and then we're gonna take the feet back to the floor. And we'll get ready for Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, the bridge pose. And then you're welcome to go into a back bend or two from Setu Bandha if you like. So come up onto your elbows, fingertips up towards the ceiling, and just walk the shoulders straight in. Press into the feet and inhale, lift your hips. Keep the thigh bones parallel as you lift up. Yeah. Great. And then if it feels good, reach the arms underneath, walk the shoulders in a little bit more, keep the chin neutral, and breathe. So if you want to be a little more kind of watery and fluid, you're welcome to take your hips in a couple circles here. Kind of nice, that torus, like just yummy, feeling the body. Jaw releases. And then depending on where you're at, you can either stay here for a few more breaths or take the hands by the ears, push up onto the top of your head. And I like to always come up onto the toes to start with and roll the thighs in and then push up. Wow. See where everybody's at. Yeah, kind of like me. Good. How'd that go? There. Yeah, maybe stick with the bridge. All right. Sometimes like I have these moments where I'm like, I'm gonna do back bend. So good. Great. So I want to make an invitation just for the next minute to find some balance in your body. And maybe that's another back bend and then, you know, maybe a twist or something, but I want to invite you, and you might just feel your body wants to go right into Shavasana. So this is just an opportunity to go inside for a moment and listen, like, oh, what's the next, over this next minute, what's the intuitive guidance I'm getting? And go there. Yeah, headstand, I love it, Sarah. Yeah. Good, good. Lots of things going on, I love it. I'm going to try for one more back bend just because I know. You can start to make your way towards Shavasana. And just allowing yourself to begin to fully rest back. And just begin that whole letting go process. So starting with your breath and your face, letting all the muscles in your face relax, the jaw, the eyes, resting back in their sockets. Become aware simply of your breath. Become aware of the sensations in your body, perhaps the aliveness. And as you begin to deepen your breath, you can just find some slight movements, maybe in the toes, fingertips, and maybe start to bring in the wrists and the ankles. Just sort of like you're waking up from that deep slumber of winter, just deep slumber of Shavasana. And we move slowly. Yeah. And just stretch in that sort of playful, fun way as you come back into your body fully. You can roll to one side. And just as you're on your side, give yourself a little like internal hug. You don't have to go for the full hug, but just internally. Like Tara was saying, this Taurus energy of just safety, security, warmth. We can offer that to ourselves. Yeah, and then make your way up to a comfortable seat with the eyes closed. We'll join the hands at the heart. And take a moment of feeling in your practice and seeing yourself, bringing your practice forward into your day. Like, what's the state that you want to bring forward into your day? Maybe we continue with that theme of lightness, fun. See yourself embodying that as you move into your day. We'll bring the thumbs to the third eye, sealing it in. And namaste. Taking a bow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sarah.